There in the gaming community, there are a lot of people who you see just blow money on like amazing cars or drugs or and it's like these guys got too rich too early in their life and now it's gone, and I think they'll look back forever and be like, wow, now I have a 30-year mortgage on a $250,000 house that I pay off month after month after month. I shuffle money around, it's like so hard, whereas I made $250 in 2 months back in the day. And now I'm spending a lifetime.
Some of those stories are like legitimately sad, of those people who were like all-stars when we first started getting paid for machinima with our like not great CPMs but half decent, and they were huge, making like $30,000 a week. And now you go to their channel and it's like they're getting 7,000 views a video. They've lost everything, and every video is like a 10-minute long segment of how they're gonna get back on track with uploading, and like, hey, just coming back to, this time's for real. I got plans for these series.
Are you talking about X-Jaws?
You
just described
X-Jaws. There's a couple more, but yeah, it's sad. I don't know him very well.
But I thought,
were you thinking of that one?
I ran into him actually not too long ago, but didn't he like just stop? Wasn't he like, yo, I'm out of the game, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to work behind the scenes on stuff?
There's more to it than that. Kyle knows the whole story. I'm sure Woody does too.
I don't want to like throw his business all out there, but he tried to do other things. He tried to make money. I know he was doing a thing where he was trying to like represent like real celebrities like Bieber and other rappers and stuff, like on social media, be like a social media advisor, if you will, or something like that.
Soulja Boy. I met him. I would go to Soulja Boy's house and he would be there sometimes.
Well, and I think
what a weird thing that see him there, like,
right?
It wasn't like, what are you doing here? It was like kind of like, I was like, what are we doing here? I actually, for the life of me, cannot remember why I was at Soulja Boy's house.
That's okay. Neither can Sam. So things, and Sam's like 10 years younger than us, even. Like, so like. He was just way too young to be sucked into that, and I think the vices got the better of him, and he got a little out there and started getting into some nonsense, and he really got a little loopy there at the end. I'm sure he's fine now. I bet he's gotten back grounded, and he's.
I saw him not too long ago. He looked great. He looked very healthy and everything.
That's good.
Not anything that I could say. I don't know. I forget where I saw him recently, but it was in the last like 2 months. But I have this thing like. I see people going on their social media, their YouTube, whatever, and being like, yeah, I'm out, the game, blah, blah, or I'm going to do this, that, and I, like, not anyone specific, but I have a general thought of many people, and this was something that, like, I remember watching YouTube in, 2006, 2007, 2008, like, so early, and watching, and I'd be like, man, people watch this, you can get that, that's so crazy, and I did, like, so many channels before Epic Meal Time. And then when Epic Meal Time happened, I was so like, I'm going to cherish this thing. This thing is so valuable, and this number of subscribers, not in a competitive manner, is important to me in the sense that these are all the people that have clicked for me. Like, I got to give them something. And I'm so lucky that this many people ever once or want to, or that there's a percentage of this people that still, or anything, I'm just going to cherish it. And when I see people like, be like, oh yeah, I'm done with YouTube, I'm kind of like, how could you? Or even someone on Vine, if they're not doing their Vine, I'm like, how could you? Like, so many people, do you know how lucky you are that you have this, and how many, there's there's, you have, X million followers, subscribers, or whatever, or likes, and, there's 10 times million more people that want what you have. And, like, you have it, and so to change up, it's like whatever you're doing, I almost feel like if you've made the commitment to social media, whatever you're doing, or wherever you're going to go in your life, like, bring them with you. Let them see. Let them do whatever, Like, I was thinking of that girl who just, her Instagram, she came out and she was like, yeah, this picture. I took it 1,000 times to make sure it looked good. I'm talking about that girl. She deleted her Instagram and stuff. Oh, there was this girl, I'd never heard of her, but she was an influencer on Instagram with, like, 600,000 followers. And she was like, I'm deleting my YouTube and all my blah, blah, blah. And she deleted her Snapchat and everything. And she has all these subscribers and everything. And then she went back on all her Instagram photos and changed the caption to be like, where it was like day at the beach, she changed it to like, I took 100 pictures this day making sure my stomach looked perfect, and the insecurities that it gave me and blah, blah. And she was kind of like, social media is the devil.
So like passive aggressive
I don't think
pandering
so.
and trying to get attention. Because she brought it all back in the end and made a bunch of money. I've heard that story, right?
Yeah. Well, so what happened, was yesterday she ended up doing this thing being like, yeah, so I'm out of social media, but, my real life costs money. So, like, can you guys send me money so I don't have to go back to doing social media type thing? And then it made everything else look kind of weird. But this other YouTuber I know, I read an article. His name's Outback Zach. He used to make videos. He does other shit now. But he made this comment being like, no, social media isn't a lie. He's like, you just lied on it. He's like, you didn't have to take 100 pictures. You chose to do that. Whatever you choose to do, that's what it is. He's like, social media is whatever you make it. So whatever your problem with it is, like, that's how you handle it.
How clever.
I saw that and I was like, it's true. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I played a character on social media for like 3 years of my life. You know what I mean? Even now, like, I'm kind of like sometimes a quasi type thing. But I mean, yeah.
So you talked about the value of it. One of the things I take a lot of value in, it's not monetizable,